What's up, guys? Today we're at Lucky Chances in Colma, California. It is right on the border of South San Francisco, Daly City. It's the closest poker room to San Francisco. And today we're playing the Battle of the Bay. It's an 1150 buy-in. Let's go inside and try to win it.
Good deal.
How's it going, you sick degenerates? Today we're at Lucky Chances playing an 1150 buy-in main event. This is day 1C. I did not play 1A or 1B. There are 4 starting flights and we're at the 200-400 level. Here I have ace queen suited, but there is a ton of action in front of me. Under the gun raised it up to 1K plus 1 called. The low jack, who has everyone covered, raised it up to 4K. I decided to flat the 4K. And then the cutoff jams 16K, UTG in plus 1 fold, the low jack jams, and now I have to fold. It ends up being a good fold because the shorter stack had ace queen also, and the low jack had ace king. The ace queen ended up winning, but mine would not have because the other ace queen hit a 4-card flush. Everyone's always talking about the Filipino food here at Lucky Chances, so today I ordered a Filipino breakfast with some Filipino sausage. It was fire. As I'm eating that, I get dealt pocket 4s in the hijack. The middle position player is going to open this up to 1.6K. The blinds have gone up to 600. I call, and the cutoff calls, so we do see a flop 3-way, and it is a beauty. I flop bottom set on a pretty dry board. The middle position player puts in a continuation of 2.1K. I make the call, hoping to induce a raise from the cutoff, but he folds. And now a 10 of spades comes on the turn. Now this board is starting to get a lot wetter. There's spade draws out there. There are straight draws. There are a lot of pair and combo draws out there. So I decided I'm going to target the King X hands and those combo draws. And bet when it gets checked to me, I size it up to 6.5K, which is about 65% of the pot size. Because again, there are plenty of hands that will call me here, but he quickly folds and I take down the pot. Alright, I just busted the tournament, and this registration period actually ends a lot sooner than most tournaments, so I'm unable to get back in today. I'll come back to play tomorrow, but for now, I'm going to go back and play that 2040 game at Artichoke Joe's. I'm basically recording 2 different vlog episodes at the same time right now, so be sure to check out that one. It's a cash game session. It's about 10 minutes away from here. I don't know what happened to the footage of the bust out hand. I think I accidentally deleted it. Usually I delete the hands that are unnecessary or really short so that it doesn't fill up my phone with data. And I probably accidentally selected that one and deleted it, but long story short, I 3-bet with ace queen suited and ace king 4-bet me. I called with like 27 big blinds and I did not improve. It's day 1D of the Battle of the Bay main event. Right now I'm in alternate. I'm waiting to be seated. I think there's a shortage of dealers, which is why they haven't been able to set up a lot of tables. So right now we're just waiting. Right now I'm literally sitting at one of the several empty tables because they don't have enough dealers, but I figure I might as well order some food while I wait. Back for another round of Filipino food. Today I ordered the sinigang. It's like a soup. It's really tangy. It's really flavorful. It might not look awesome, but it's awesome. This next hand is going to demonstrate one of the benefits of vlogging and note-taking during your sessions, because I think I could have played this hand a lot better than I actually did. I'm going to defend the big blind with ace 10 suited, which is pretty standard here, and flop top pair, but there are 3 diamonds out there. I check it to the aggressor and he puts in a continuation bet of 1K, which is a downsize from his pre-flop bet of 1.3K. I just call here with top pair, top kicker. I think that there are a lot of bad turn cards here, which is why I don't want to raise it yet. If a diamond comes off, then I would just have to check it out of position. So I decided to reevaluate on the turn. Now, it is a safe turn card, and this is where I think I make my first mistake. I check it to him again, which allows him to check back all of his flush draws and realize all of his equity. When we get a safe turn card here with top pair, top kicker, I think that I should be betting for value and to protect my hand now. But obviously I didn't do that, so I just call, and now it's a safe river card. I bet for value, but I think that this is maybe a borderline mistake again, because on this board there aren't a lot of hands that he can call me with, I think. So I think my hand might function better as a bluff catcher now. Here I have pocket jacks, under the gun +2, with about a starting stack still. I'm going to raise it up to 1.8k. The big blind is 800. Both the small blind and the big blind call, so we are three-way to a queen high flop with 2 spades. And the small blind decides to lead out for 3k. The big blind folds, and action is to me. I don't think he has a lot of queen X hands here. He could, but usually when he's leading like this, I feel like it's a 5 or maybe bottom pair, maybe some type of draw. If I were to raise though, I'm only going to get called by a queen or probably a draw in which I'm not much ahead anyways, so I call to keep his bluffs in. The turn is a 7, he bets 5k again, I call again to keep his bluffs in, and then the river is a 6 and he bets a very small 5k and a 22k, and I make a try and call here, and I'm kind of shocked to see what his hand is. He made a set on the river. I was ahead the whole way. I was correct. I was keeping him bluffing, and he just got lucky. And he makes a comment, a 4 is good. Of course I don't have any 4s here. If I had a 4, I'd be raising. Like, come on, man. This is just a couple hands later. I make a pretty wide open under the gun with ace deuce suited, and the same player who had 6s just now in the cutoff 3-bets me. It's kind of a smaller sizing, so I make the call pre-flop and I get the dream flop, flopping aces up. He bets enough to put me all in. I make the snap call and I'm up against ace queen, and this is the run out. Hopefully I can fade the queen or the 3. I busted about the same level that I busted yesterday, and I cannot re-enter because registration is already closed, so that's that. This ends up being kind of a uneventful tournament for me, but oh well, that's poker. I'm actually waiting for some food that I just ordered to go. Also, I just wanted to say, quite a few of you have come up to me and said what's up, say that you like the vlog. I appreciate the comments and support. Thank you for that, and hope to see you guys at the next event. Oh, check out Atlantis Run Good. It's coming up next week.